with Eddie in Wales.
She's the purser, the confidence of the boat. She's the one who fundamentally is the one that gives me the confidence to do this stuff. And you know, she'll always, if I have a crisis of confidence, which I do have sometimes, I have a bit of a panic attack.
Out on the streets of the cities in England overnight, and there will be again tonight, that they are taking law and order into their own hands, perhaps. Do you admire that, or do you think that actually we should leave it all to the police? So I want to ask what you would do to defend your property, your family, your business. Also, I want to know if you would dob somebody in that you knew had broken the law. There's lots of pictures out today. You would have any paper, and I just wonder, it's a bit odd to see.
The trains do that. It's quite funny when they do that. South Wales.
Hugh says, as you were chatting about the museum display at the toilet display at the museum in Ceredigion yesterday, I think they should have wax voices at the bottom of the garden playing on the
On a related note, Des is listening in Neath. Really enjoyed the chat about the museums. You might be interested to know that my late dad worked as a boy in the Gwalior stores featured in the museum, which had been rebuilt, of course, and he filled the blue sugar bags and many more little jobs when the store was originally situated in Odwell Vale before it was resited and rebuilt in St Fagans. I love going there to see where Dad worked, so really enjoyed the interview. Des, thank you very much for that. And this is from Christine Webb, quick email. Hi J and L, just to say, I must say that last night's tie was much better than the previous nights on television, which, if you pardon me for making mention, looks like double white lines on the road for no overtaking. Always good to hear from you. Thank you for getting in touch. That's Christine Webb. I could stay at home for this.
Yeah, and there's another house. So there's 3 people living in house. Oh, there are 4. 3 people living. Everything's on the move today. Holy shit. What are the prices? 5.70. Oh. It's gone down 10p. That's good, isn't it? I wouldn't know that that's going down 10p. That's good, isn't it? Severn Bridge. It's not raining in Wales. There's the bridge. Severn Bridge. are we?
It will be a crazy laugh.
Welcome to Wales, isn't it?
Thank you. Hello, good morning. Well, it's not a very straightforward forecast today, but in general, the wet weather across the north and west, drier in the south and east. From Aberystwyth right up to North Wales, likely to stay wet this afternoon. Heaviest bursts on the mountains, so Snowdonia could see total up to 50 millimetres. That's just under 2 inches of rain. And if that wasn't enough, we've also got the gusty winds gusting up to 70 miles per hour possible. Not great conditions really to be out and about. But further south,
I'm glad there's a window there, otherwise I'd be soaked by now.
19 Celsius. Tonight the rain will push through the south and east, still heavy across the northwest, so there is a risk of localised flooding. A mild and gusty night, temperatures of 15 to 16 Celsius, with risk southwesterly winds continuing. The rain will become light and patchy tomorrow, clearing the north and west first, and then behind this cold front it will remain cloudy with scattered showers, highs of 16 to 20 Celsius. Friday's looking cloudy too, with on and off rain, lighter winds. Friday night into Saturday we'll see another band of rain pushing in from the west. So a wet start to the weekend, the rain clearing eastwards through Saturday, and then Sunday, the best day of the weekend, a week of high pressure building in, lots of sunny spells with the odd shower. That's the forecast.
Dennis, thank you very much. Traffic and travel news from BBC Radio Wales. Jacob Strong.
Jamie, the Britannia Bridge on Traffic Wales cameras, slow going both directions at the moment for the A55.
Hey, welcome to Wales, voice of the country.
Show. Some traffic heading back from the ferries as well, so looking very busy indeed. The rest of the coastline seems to be coping on the cameras, and the town and city centres generally on the move at the moment too. The M4 on Traffic Wales cameras looking good. Mid and West Wales, well, just slightly further north on Huntleth along the Dolgellau bypass. The A470 is partially blocked at the junction with the 494 following an accident. You can get by, and the recovery work's underway, so I don't think it's causing too much in the way of delays. That's the latest.
Jacob, thank you very much. Thanks to all our guests this morning, and thanks to you for your company. Tomorrow morning, Gary Slaymaker will be here, the film critic, continuing Louise's movie education. Have you done your homework?
Honest answer? No, not yet, but there's still time. There's still plenty of time, don't worry about that. Also on the show tomorrow, The Watershed. That's not the time after 9 o'clock on television, but a floating pavilion in Abu Dhabi. We'll be chatting with its creator, Jeff Hill.
And we'll be meeting the breast cancer nurse who's just been awarded for her endeavours at Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr.
That's all tomorrow between 9 and 12. Next here on BBC Radio Wales is The Phone In with Petri Hoskin. Thanks very much indeed, Louise. Well, as rioting continues across England, I'll be asking you what you would do to defend your streets, homes, families and businesses. Is vigilantism really justified? Or should we leave our protection to the police? And would you dob somebody in who you knew had broken the law? Give me a call.
On AM,
FM,
digital,
and at bbc.co.uk/Radio Wales.
This is BBC Radio Wales.
Money. There you go.
News at midday.
Oh, good boy, man.
We like paying.
The Prime
Actually,
Minister
the good of
said
the
water
street.
cannon will be available to the police to deal with rioting, but only if they're needed. David Cameron was speaking in Downing Street.
Yeah, in Wales.
In Birmingham, police have
Watch out, Wales, we're back.
after 3 Asian men were knocked down and killed by a car. One man has been arrested.
Genuine
Man
Tempe.
part of a group trying to protect shops from rioters. With thousands of extra police on the streets, London was relatively quiet. More than 770 people have been arrested there since the first riots at the weekend. In other news, the Bank of England has said the economy could take another...
Busy yesterday.
That's the world's biggest building battery, you know. Looks fixed on the hill.
Calling now 03700 100 110. How far would you go to defend yourself? And do you think actually we shouldn't be allowed to defend ourselves at all, and we should leave it to law and order? We should leave it to the police. Love to hear from you this afternoon. Straight to the phones. And Imran is in Bradford.
Or the other option, run away to keep very low.
Very well indeed. Lovely to hear from you. What do you make of this?
Well, I personally wouldn't protect any property, and somebody was elderly or something.